Hi, this is Terry at fireplaceblowersonline.com. Today we're going to do a product comparison video. We're going to compare our blower and one that you could find from one of our competitors or somewhere else online. Looking at the two units, they look fairly similar, but I want to point out a couple subtle differences between the two units and something that you should look for when you're purchasing your next blower or blower kit. First off, our bracket is galvanized. That means that there's a coating over the metal surface that will prevent it from rusting. Their bracket is not galvanized. And just to give you an indication of what can happen if you don't have a galvanized bracket, this is a bracket from another blower that's 1 year old. This is what you can expect that's going to happen to a plain steel bracket if it's not coated or protected. So if you expect the blower to last 3 to 5 years, this is 1 year old. 3 or 5 years from now, that really is going to be just a lot of rust sitting in your fireplace. So that's one of the differences between our blower, our bracket for our blower kit for this particular model and this one here, galvanized, not galvanized. Another difference that you want to look for is this strapping that runs horizontal or it runs diagonal across the blower. What that strapping is doing is helping carry the weight of the motor on this light aluminum frame across, so this motor won't eventually, that shaft that's going through there is real light and will have a tendency that could drop or bend, causing that blower to get noisy over time. So it's just another extra feature that we put on most of our kits that you should look for. Another difference is we use a strain relief for the power cord. So if you lift the cord up, you can lift the whole blower up and you're not disturbing the two connections. Look for the strain relief. If they don't have a strain relief on there, ask them why. This unit does not have a strain relief, and if you lifted it up or pulled, now you're pulling right on the connections. So it's just an important feature that you should look for. It's a strain relief on the power cord. Another feature on our blower kits is the type of noise reduction padding that we're using. We're using a heavy noise reduction pad, and we also add some self-adhesive Velcro strips to help secure this against the back wall on this particular model. And we use it on the bottom side and the back side. And this has helped eliminate any metal on metal or vibrating through the fireplace to keep your blower as quiet as possible. One of the competitors, they're using basically, it's just a heavy tape, a cloth tape, and they're using that on both sides, and they don't include any other self-adhesive strips to help secure the blower when it's in place. One of the key features on our motors on our kits is we've gone ahead and we're using ball bearings, and you can tell this is a ball bearing motor because you can see the shaft on the end and it's spinning. So the ball bearing is around there. It's one of the issues that will help prolong the life of the bearing on the motor. We're going to look at theirs, and you can't see the shaft. So what they've got is a sleeve bearing in here, and it's a nice bearing, but whenever your blower is going to fail, typically it's the bearings that wear out, and they start to get real noisy or they start to chatter. So on our blowers, we've eliminated one of the sleeve bearings, gone ahead, upgraded to a ball bearing in the motor. We think it's quieter and it's going to give you additional life as far as the motor bearing is concerned. These are just some of the things you should look for. Whether you buy the blower kit from us or you want to go and you buy a competitor's or another blower that you see online, it might be a little cheaper to buy from a competitor, but just check out the fact that they've got some of the features that we showed you today. Again, we think we put out a quality product, and we just wanted to give you an idea of what you should look for when you're buying a blower. Thank you.